thanks ever so much for joining us this afternoon. As part of our commitment to our clients and our audience to have our COVID Leadership in Action portal, you wrote a brilliant piece in there from the commercial frontline around programme and project management. And as a serial non-exec chair in a number of Northwest high growth organisations, could you share with us why that's so important to have that discipline and how you manage that as a non-exec chair within your portfolio?
Yes, absolutely, Fiona. I'll tell you a story about one of the businesses that I chair. It's in the auto trade sector, and we repair alloy wheels. A thriving new business, been going now for 3 years, and we started off using a mobile solution in a van. We then, after less than a year, we moved into a small unit and invested in new equipment. And then after another year, we moved into a medium-sized unit because we'd outgrown the small one. Now, you can imagine that the project to move from the small unit to the large unit was a key business move. Yeah. At the same time, the new unit wasn't actually ready for us. We had to construct offices and other facilities within that setup. The two co-founders of that business didn't have any project management experience previously, any structured project management experience. So as chair and consultant, I handheld them during that. And I can honestly say now, after 2 years, that whenever a new idea comes on board, they actually plan that with a project management mentality. Now, you mentioned program management. Well, because each of those projects on their own wouldn't have delivered the result, because when we moved into the new unit and we needed that other project to be constructed, at the same time, of course, we also needed to move all the equipment from the old one to the new. And would you believe, at the same time, we decided to open a new business, a bodywork business, in the old unit. Now, that needed to be several projects to set that up, including a fairly significant investment in a paint booth, which sat on the outside of the unit, and that took 2 months to build, and all the issues around that. So the combination of the project management disciplines, which the guys have now got on board, and I as chairman now, I can just ensure when they come to the board with a proposition, we can ensure that the projects are properly planned, they're realistic, and most importantly of all, Fiona, that they have a clear end point.
Yeah, because that whole thing of CPOM projects is an absolute nightmare. I mean, and the cost implications, the resource implications, and as consultants, that's one of our key frustrations, isn't it? Is making sure that there are clear deadlines that are delivered with those dependencies through.
That's absolutely right, and it's one of the having been in project management for many years, probably 3 decades, one of the most serious mistakes that are made is not knowing when a project is ending.
Yeah.
If you have a clear definition of what the end result looks like, you've got a fair chance then of recognizing when you get there. Now, that doesn't mean you can't spawn a follow-on project with the same disciplines, but if you don't do that and you just let the first project go on and on and on, then that's where resources get wasted, and that's where failure ultimately occurs.
Absolutely brilliant insights there from the commercial frontline, Pete. Thanks ever so much. And as we said, you can head over onto the COVID-19 page on our portal for regular insights from yourself and the rest of the team. Thanks, Pete. We'll look forward to seeing you soon.
Pleasure.